Let's move on to main topic number 1. And our first main topic today gets submitted to us by Mr. Wayne, who writes, "Hey, John and Rob. Nicolas Cage will reportedly play Joe Exotic in a scripted Tiger King TV series for CBS. You may as well give him all the awards now. I think this is an interesting pick and a great opportunity for Cage to go bonkers. What are your thoughts?" All right, thanks a lot for sending that in. And yes, right now, at least for the next 24 hours or so, the world still seems to be being swept up in the Tiger King phenomena. However, as is typical with a lot of Netflix stuff, it becomes a worldwide phenomenon for about a week, and then everybody stops talking about it. But Tiger King and Joe Exotic are hot off the press. And what he's talking about is it looks like Nicolas Cage is signed up to actually play Joe Exotic in a scripted series. This comes to us from Variety, who wrote, "Nicolas Cage is set to star in a scripted series centered on Joe Exotic, the subject of Netflix docuseries Tiger King. Variety has learned exclusively the 8-episode series is being produced by Imagine Television Studios and CBS Television Studios. It will be taken to market in the coming days. It is based on the Texas Monthly article, Joe Exotic, A Dark Journey into the World of a Man Gone Wild by Leif Registad." Now, it should be noted here, lest anybody thinks CBS is just trying to copy on what Netflix has done. It should be noticed that CBS actually acquired the rights to this and were interested in this article in the series and actually acquired the rights a year ago. Like, they got them in the summer of 2019. And I'm sure the explosion of the popularity of the docuseries on Netflix kind of helped motivate CBS to get this thing rolling. Rob, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I watched about half of the first episode of Tiger King, and I was bored, and I kind of tuned away from it. And now I've had a lot of people tell me, "Oh my God, Campea, you have to go back and keep watching it." And I probably will at some point. But I have not watched it. You know, I watched about a half hour of it. That's all I saw. So I really can't, I'm not qualified really to give too much of an opinion on this, but just seeing the character in the limited exposure that I had, Nicolas Cage playing him seems bonkers, but it also seems fairly logical to me in a lot of ways. Anyway, Rob, you hear this news about Nick Cage playing Joe Exotic. What do you think of it?
Perfect casting. Cannot wait. I can't, when I read that yesterday, I'm like, all right, somebody is not sleeping on the job on this one. I think it's such a funny idea. I think he'll play the part so well. I mean, finally, Nicolas Cage has a hairline that somebody can recreate accurately with a wig. It's going to be bonkers. I can't wait. Plus, he can sing. He can bring that Elvis vibe to those country music tunes that Joe Exotic sings. So I think it's going to be great. Do we need to see a version of it so quickly fictionalized? Who cares? I want to see it.
Now, what do you think about the notion here that maybe this is CBS being a little capitalistic? They're capitalizing on something that Netflix has made popular, but they did own the rights. I mean, I don't know. What do you think about that whole thing? Do you think it, like you kind of suggested and you alluded to it for a second there, is it too soon to bring something like this to screen? This isn't exactly a brand new story. We're just kind of really hearing about it, but I don't know. Is this the right move for CBS to do a show like this? Like, putting the Nicolas Cage angle aside, is this a good move for CBS to make?
Well, pop culture is a fickle mistress, and it depends how long it takes them to make this. If it takes a year because of COVID and they can't actually shoot it, maybe the fervor will have died down. But if they can get it out in a reasonable amount of time, I think people will tune in. Look, dude, they got me just to see Nicolas Cage's performance. I'll tune in just for that.
I don't think you're alone. All right, guys, the question here is, what do you think about Nicolas Cage playing Joe Exotic in an upcoming CBS series adaptation of Tiger King? Want to know what you guys think? Jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. All right.